So I've been chatting with Damilola about the third edition of the Flutterwave Fair in partnership with Pages by Dami. That'll be held on Sunday, December the 11th at the Landmark Event Center in Lagos. Pages by Dami is a small business growth hub as well as a listing service where customers can find vendors they need to do business with a lot of ease. I'm joined by the founder of the company, Damilola Bello, but fondly called Dami B. Here we go.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. B for Bolson. But again, you've got to pay for that. I've patented the B. So the Dami you got. The B is what I get.
Okay.
Okay. So give me a little bit of a background of this trade fair.
Oh, okay. So the Flutterwave Trade Fair is an initiative by Flutterwave to replicate the Flutterwave marketplace physically. It's also a way to get our merchants at a physical location so that they can meet their shoppers. Shoppers can get a lot of discounts at the trade fair. We've had two. We had one in October of last year, and we saw how successful it was. And then we had another one in December of last year, and now we're doing the third edition.
I'm sure you'll be looking at a very big affair this time around, considering that the whole pandemic thing seemed to have evaporated out of the window, at least by everyone. So you look at a very huge audience this time around.
Yes.
What's in the plan?
I think the first ever one, we had 60 merchants. The second one, we had 80, and now we have 100 plus.
Already
so you
registered?
can see, yes, there's already registered at, with Flutterwave, and can see that there's growth. What to expect at the trade fair? A lot of merchants offering a lot of discounts, a lot of shoppers. We have a treasure hunt for shoppers that are coming there. So it's just a way for people to come and do their Christmas shopping at a more affordable rate.
Okay, that's good. Why did you start the trade fair in the first place? What was the objective?
The objective of the trade fair. So when I was made small business growth partner for Flutterwave, I said I should do something that would get the shoppers and the merchants in the same space, yes, so that they can see each other, yes. Because the Flutterwave store marketplace started during the pandemic, as you know, and it was a way to keep to get the businesses to keep their lights on so that they will not just fade away, and everything was happening online. And I'm like, you know what, we have to start getting everybody out there as the pandemic is fading away. So that's what.
I think it's a good point, a very fair point from a business point of view, because you've got this very big organization, but again, you've got different parties who are logging on, are part of your ecosystem.
Yes, please.
And sometimes it's good to let know what the right hand is doing and what the left hand is doing in a manner of speaking, and bring everybody and say, well, it keeps you in business, makes everything you're doing much better. But I'm going to ask in terms of what you're expecting to be the outcome from this trade fair. What's your expectations in terms of whether you have an increased trade volume, or you're looking at more new things that you're going to learn? Because I'm sure you're bringing everybody together, but you at Flutterwave as well, you folks will be listening in to some conversations as to how you can do things better. Is that all part of the game?
Yes, please. For the former ones, we are taking lessons that we've gotten from the former ones and implementing in this new one. So we just hope, because it's free for all merchants, the basic is that we hope that all other businesses who will attend and can see this know that there's a lot much more for them at Flutterwave. They see what is being offered at the trade fair, and they get on to the wave, we call it the wave, and they will see that there indeed is endless possibilities for every business. So,
but again, Dami, in terms of those of us who are neither a merchant, but I'm sure somewhere we're all fluttering in the wave, one way or the other, whether we are paying bills. I'm paying my DSTV bills, I've got to see Flutterwave. So either way, I'm part of your ecosystem, in the manner of speaking. Is there something in there for me if I'm just walking in to see what's happening here, what's happening there?
Yes, we have an experience center, which will show you all our different offerings, aside from the merchants who are selling something, so that you know what exactly it is we're offering. You can come, you can get merchandise. We can tell you what we have for the future for Flutterwave.
Would you be showing me new notes?
I don't know about that yet. I don't think we have
some of the new notes. Then I'm going to be the first to arrive.
We're not supposed to be giving you notes. We're going cashless.
I'm going to be the first to arrive. You're going to give me some new notes.
You have to use the Flutterwave payment link throughout the day.
Yeah, good man. Yeah, good. I like that. You push it to me. You got me there. You do the Flutterwave way.
Yes.
But that you guys make money. So, seriously speaking, when you talk about, because those who are coming through your ecosystem for this trade fair will likely be SMEs.
Yes, please.
Isn't it?
Yes, please.
Good. So how does this promote SMEs subsector in Nigeria?
For me, we've realized at Flutterwave that SMEs make up a huge percentage of the economy. They contribute a lot, both in employment opportunities and even the sales that they make, revenue, so to speak. So this is us just trying to grow them. There's a lot of things that they need that we have at Flutterwave, and we're telling them that, come, we have these things for you so that you can grow your business and get your business to where it's supposed to be.
Okay. But this is a Lagos event, so I don't want to ask why Lagos, because I don't want the Lagos authorities to question me. Hey, Bosin, why are you telling them why Lagos? Lagos is Nigeria's commercial and financial nerve center, and we understand why some of us warm up to Lagos like bees to, So, but will it take place at other locations?
Yes,
again, looking at you being a national or global organization with footprints.
Yes, please. I think we're looking to replicate it both locally, like other states in Nigeria, and outside of Nigeria, where we are established as well. So it's gradual. We'll take
what other states are you looking at in Nigeria? Give me one or two cities you think
Abuja,
you want to be.
Port Harcourt. We're looking at that.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So the fair. When you talk about a fair, how important are digital channels to SMEs for their sales goals?
I think I cannot even express this enough, how important it is for all businesses to always find the right digital tools. It could be social media, it could be payment channels, and this is what we're offering. So we promote you across our social media channels, help you know how you can promote yourselves across your own social media channels. We also give you the best payment tools that you could possibly use. We have an exhaustive amount of channels that you can use to collect and make payments.
So in a manner of speaking, the whole cashless thing and all is music to your ears at Flutterwave.
You have no idea.
I have no idea. I love the way you deliver that line. Say, Bosin, you have no idea. Because now it's withdrawal limits. Everybody will push to use Flutterwave.
Well, it's not a matter of being pushed to. We're going to tell them why it is important to use Flutterwave.
I know that's one of the things you folks will be
payments.
preaching at this trade fair.
Yes, it is. I'm preaching it to you as well.
Well, the way you're talking to the converted, because again, I just believe that we've gotten used to cash that we begin to, if we say we want a better Nigeria, I don't think people say we want a better Nigeria. But again, you've got to run to become a better Nigeria and by using policies.
Yes, please. So
when policies come, people say, no. But I say you want a better Nigeria. Then the policy has to move you towards that. And that, if you don't have technology, big names and those who are doing creative and innovative things on the ground like Flutterwave, where would we have been 30, 40 years ago and still doing things the same old way? The internet play of things, would you think it to play a whole lot more for a prominent play for SMEs in the future? Yes,
especially, and one very important aspect, expansion. A business in Nigeria can tell you that they are now global because of the payment channels that we provide. I can be in South Africa, I can be in the United States and buy something from a store in Nigeria without any hitch. I pay in dollars, they get their money, they ship to me. So that's like, I can be a small business here, but I tell you I have branches all over the world because of Flutterwave.
That's one point that I really love, because again, with global, look at the EFCFTA, the intra-Africa trade thing, and we want to be the gateway or hub, whatever, be a critical part of it because of the size of the country and what have you potentials. But again, if we don't have payment system that is up to speed, the SMEs, they won't move.
Yes.
And I think that is where all this conversation is beginning to. What's your take on metaverse? Let me just ask that very quickly. What do you see when you put that thing on?
the 3D virtual world. For me, it's not. I don't have a problem with all these things. My own is we at Flutterwave, anywhere our customers are, we will get there. So even with the metaverse, we will come there and you will use Flutterwave.
I can come around.
Yes.
And I'm going to get the virtual reality. That's I want the virtual world of reality.
You sound like a very adventurous guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. What else am I doing? I'm a journalist. My job is to go out there and see what the world has to offer. Thank you so much,
enough.
Dami B.
You're welcome.
Damilola Bello. Thank you very much.
Thank
It's
you
good
so
to be
much
there.
for having me.
When does it start again? Is it not today?
It's on the 11th of December.
That is getting
Sunday.
started. On Sunday.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it's just a day. Actually, just a full day at the Landmark Event Center, Hall 1. So I'll be expecting you. I'd like to.
I just don't want to miss my. I don't want to miss my way.
TV.
But just make sure there's a cup of coffee first at the gate, the door. Then as soon as I go in, then I can get the virtual reality of all the rest, whatever I see.
Thank you very much.
Once again, great having you.